Hello everybody, it's Slushie and welcome back to another movie review. Now today we'll be reviewing Joyride 3, Roadkill.
Please don't do this!
This is Rusty Nail.
Okay, so I just had to rewatch this movie because I wanted to refresh my memory on what this movie was. I remembered it. It's just, I wanted to make sure it wasn't as bad as what I remembered. And to be honest, it isn't as bad as I remember. Maybe I was judging it a little bit too harshly the first couple of times I saw it. But I just rewatched it, and it's definitely not Joyride 1. It's definitely not Joyride 2. It's literally in a total ballpark of its own as far as the Joyride films go. It is a trashy version of Joyride. I mean, it's Declan O'Brien just does not know how to make a really good movie. The best he can scratch at is decency. He can just barely claw at decency, and that's as far as he gets. It's like he doesn't care about the movies he's making in general. Like I said with Wrong Turn 3, he just doesn't have any heart that goes into these movies. He just doesn't, and it shows. Though I will say this is probably his best movie, period, which it's crazy to say that because he makes a lot of just bad movies, but this is definitely the best out of the worst of the movies he's ever made. So props to you, Declan. You made it okay. You made a decent movie. You made a meh movie. The blood gets amped up. That's a plus, I guess. For you gorehounds, that's a plus. The suspense, it's not really there. There's a couple of scenes where I was like, ooh, pretty cool. And then it's ruined by trashiness, typical of Declan O'Brien. It's just, it kind of ruins the reputation of the first films. I mean, it starts off with a ton of nudity, not only nudity, but drugs. And I don't have a problem with drugs and nudity in movies, believe me. It's just, to me, it makes it a little bit more trashy. Especially when the franchise has not been based around this. There's been a little bit of nudity in the second film, but overall, this movie has never been based around, sex, drugs, nudity, and just over-the-top violence. The second one had a lot more violence than the first one, but this one takes it to another level. So, I gotta say, the kills, definite positive. As for every Declan O'Brien film, the kills are always a positive. That's pretty much the only positive. So the kills, that's a good thing. The cinematography, again, it makes the movie look pretty amateur, pretty trashy. So minus on the cinematography. The direction, total shit, Declan O'Brien. Get your shit together, if you have any shit. That came out weird, way weirder than I expected. I'm sorry. Ken Kersinger as Rusty Nail. Doesn't work. His voice is stupid. His laugh is probably the only good thing about him playing Rusty Nail. He has a good laugh. I'll give him that. Ken Kersinger, he's a great guy. He's a really friendly guy. I've watched many interviews with him and stuff, and he seems like a really cool dude. But he just wasn't meant for the Rusty Nail character. He was good as Pa in Wrong Turn 2. He was not meant to play Rusty. Mark Gibbons should have came back for Joyride 3, which would have made this movie a lot better. Because he has the voice, he has the build, he has everything going for him. Why they didn't bring him back, I don't know. It might have been a creative difference. Maybe it was just Declan O'Brien not giving a shit. I don't know. But anyways, guys, I don't really have anything else to say about this film. Again, it's not one of those movies I hate. I'll rewatch it. If I'm just like, whenever I put the disc in, I'm like, yeah, slide it in. And it's sort of painful for me, just like with every Declan O'Brien movie. Because I know what I'm going to expect. I know what I'm going to get myself into. But overall, it's not the worst film. This is the only franchise in which all three films are watchable. You could put any of them in and enjoy the hell out of them. So that's a positive. A franchise of three that's actually pretty damn good and worth watching. At least 2 out of the 3 movies are fantastic. The third one, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review series of Joyride. Cheers to possibly getting a 4th film at some point, whether it be a reboot or a sequel. Bring back Mark Gibbons. Do it. What do I give Joyride 3 Roadkill out of 10? I'm going to go ahead and give it a meh score with a 7 out of 10. decent job, Declan O'Brien. You managed to sort of scratch at a decent film, so congratulations at that. That's the best you're gonna get, so hat tip to you, sir. Fuck off. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. Hit like if you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you're not already. Hit that bell to get notified anytime I make a video or stream. Keep up to date with the channel as there's some crazy going on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Save me, you should never break me. You're the thing that makes me be afraid of myself. Don't tell me you're sorry, just say a thing to stop me. Help me break the silence, come and save me from